when I think about well-being, I think of, spiritual well-being, physical well-being, mental well-being, your physical well-being as well. So I think those are all important. I think of it as like, the 4 tires on the car. If I'm not spiritually healthy, it's like having 1 flat tire. You imagine driving on the motorway with 1 flat tire. It's pretty dangerous, ineffective and all that. So I try to be balanced. There's some areas that I'm stronger than others, but if I feel like I'm spiritually not healthy or where I should be, I pray more often. So I assess, like, am I praying more often? Am I praying daily? If not, then I've got to make changes. Am I reading the scriptures? Am I going to church? Those things are important. Physical, like going to the gym, those are all important as well. Mental, intellectual, and that for me is like studying. I like listening to podcasts. I love reading research reports. I'm a facilitator, I'm a teacher, and I love that naturally, And so I look at all these areas, and then you do a self-evaluation, frequently to see if I'm on track or not.
If I'm not functioning well, then I'm not going to be a good father. I find if I have some mindfulness about how I'm feeling, so knowing my triggers, which is, and how you feel physically and emotionally on the inside. When I feel that, instead of going to my first thing, I just stay in the front of my brain. Like, this is where your logic sits. I try to think, why am I angry? Like, why? Ask myself a question. And if I can answer it, then hopefully it sends me down a path where I'll calm down.
When I joined the police as a young 18-year-old, one of the things that they did is they brought in a police psychologist, and they showed us what the stress helix looks like. That stress helix I teach today in our parenting programs, because it's never left me. And the stress helix shows what happens when you start to get stressed, and what happens for example, in the police when you start to get stressed. And so I've stolen that and I've included it in the parenting program. So I understand what stress looks like, and I know that I have to find that happy place, or I have to have some nick time.
For me personally, I love to socialize, and that keeps me attached, keeps me engaged, but also keeps me current of what's happening around us as well. And hence why I love doing and hearing about research, because that improves my well-being in a very intellectual way. I think it's, believe it or not, it's not common that research is a marker that improves well-being. But for me personally, I love hearing new things, new information coming out, because it keeps me updated. And keeping me updated will allow me to keep my community updated in the spaces that I affiliate myself with as well.